Hello everyone, this is Neo. I'm doing this video for the How to Meditate part of Neomaya.Davila.com. I get this question a lot. People say I talk about meditating all the time, but I never quite get into how I do it. And that's why I'm making this video, because it's not as easy as one might think, just closing your eyes and chilling. It is so much more involved. First off, you have to realize that something like over 98% of people can't sit in a quiet room by themselves with just their thoughts. They can't do it. They just mentally torture themselves and beat themselves up and run all kind of crazy scenarios. So people aren't normally used to doing that. So when they do try to lay back and relax, the thoughts are still coming in because your brain is just used to that. So you're going to have to get over that. The brain is a muscle, has muscle memory. You're going to have to just work through and get over that. Just keep that in mind when you first start this, because that, I think, causes a lot of people to give up and quit early. So as far as meditating goes, the first thing you got to realize is when you're meditating, if you're thinking about a future scenario, you're running a scenario about the future, or you're thinking about a memory from the past, you're not meditating. You're doing what I call it proactive manifesting. Because, thoughts become things, and if you're focusing on a future scenario or a memory from the past, you're manifesting those same type of emotions to come back to you again. Third law of motion. Those thoughts have an emotion. The world will be twisted and pulled in ways that will have you experience things that make you feel that emotion again. So that's actually proactively manifesting your future. In order to meditate, you have to stay present. You have to be present. And thinking doesn't actually do that. And that leads me to the next point. People say, "Oh, I meditate for hours," or "I can go an hour at a time without any negative thoughts, any negativity. I stay peaceful." That's BS. That's really BS. The average person can get 3 or 4 seconds in before a random thought pops into their mind. "Oh, I gotta get milk," or "Oh, I gotta call this person back," or "What about this bill?" So you got 3 or 4 seconds tops before something just randomly pops into your head, and it could be the dumbest thing. So don't get discouraged when the thoughts just randomly come in. You gotta kind of just shoo them away. If you wanna, I say in my other videos, play the scenario out the way you want it to end, perfectly fine. But that's proactive manifesting. It's not meditating. If you're thinking, you are not meditating. And the whole point in this is to meditate. Meditating is crazy important because it helps settle the mind. It helps calm you down. Your brain is used to going a mile a minute all day, running scenarios, figuring out problems, everything all day. And once you go to calm yourself, your brain is still running because that's what it's used to. Meditation helps you calm your brain. So, how do I stay present? And this is very important. First of all, you got to get comfortable. This is my chair right here. This is my recliner. I got my little, I got my speakers hooked up if I wanted to put some music in here and listen to it. This is my spot. This is my spot. And this is where I be at. So you got to find a good place to meditate. And make sure it's comfortable. When you got to be comfortable. And when you first start, your meditation, there's going to be some shifting, trying to get everything even. There's going to be some itching. All those things are going to happen when you first start. But you have to make sure that you're comfortable. That's like the number one thing. Alright, the next thing is, it's got to be peace and quiet. It's got to be quiet. No dogs barking, no kids running up and down the stairs. Yeah, I would take it as far as going to sit in the car if your house is too packed, or you can't do it while the kids are at school or after they go to sleep. Sometimes when you do it after everybody goes to sleep, you end up falling asleep, which there's no problem with that. But make sure it's a quiet spot. Gotta close your eyes. course. Close your eyes and just stay focused on your breathing. That's what I do. Other people have different ways. Maybe you're better at it than me. Maybe you're just starting out. But you got to focus on your breath coming in and out. It's just that. It's like you just feel the air passing through and filling up and going out, and shut out everything. Everything else gets shut out. Nothing else matters at all except that. And just, stay present, focus on your breath. Thoughts come in, just shoo them away. Just shoo them away. One of the things I like to do to get started, if I haven't meditated in a while, it's a little harder to get started, I'll do this thing I call body meditating. And I've been trying to figure out how to explain this to you guys the best way I can, and I kind of can't figure it out, so just bear with me. So if you got your hand right here, and it's just laying here relaxed, and let's say I want to squeeze my fist, right? It's easy, I could just squeeze it. But, this is the hard part. Let's say I want to send a signal down, I could feel it, that I want to squeeze my hand, but I want to get to the point where I'm just getting ready to move, but don't move. So there's no tensing of muscles. It's all in your mind, feeling your arm. You're just getting ready to move it, but you're not moving it. If you move it a little bit, you go on a little bit too far. So just get to that point, you're getting ready to move it, and then once you're done with your fist, kind of feel it up your arm, like you're getting ready to lift your arm up, but you're just getting to that point right when you're getting ready to lift, but you're not moving. Now that is giving your complete focus to that arm. If you're truly doing this, you can't focus on anything else. Bills, kids, work, nothing. And so what I'll do is, keep that in mind. What I like to do is I like to start with my nose. You're going to pick different body parts. You start with your nose. You close your eyes. You're going to breathe in. Feel your nose. Feel the air going in. Filling up and going out. You're going to do that 4 times. And on the 5th time, you're going to do what I call a body scan. And I like to do it in this order because you're going in, your nose, feel your eyes, brain, come down, teeth, everybody likes a good smile, down, you have shoulder pain, shoulders, feel each arm, boom, boom, chest, stomach, legs, all the way down to your feet. The 5th breath on the inhale, it should sweep the whole body. You should be able to do it without moving a muscle. And then after that whole body sweep, you pick the new body part, your eyes. For real, I forgot I was taping this for a second. I bullshit you not, I forgot I was taping this. That's how deep you can get into this. You get in, nothing else around you matters. What you're sitting in, where you're at, nothing else matters. It's freaking crazy. But anyway, you switch, When you breathe in and out, 1, in and out, 2, 3, 4, body scan. Next body part, in and out, 1, 2, 3, 4, body scan. Next part, next 4. And the four breaths gives you about 12 seconds of just solid meditation. 12 seconds, it doesn't seem like a long time, but it kind of is. You're going to get the random thoughts, shoo them away. Once again, just shoo them away. And you'll notice that it'll get easier. The brain is a muscle memory. It'll get easier. Right now you're not used to doing this. So the whole process, it'll just get easier to the point where you enjoy it. You love doing it. You want to do it. You're looking for times in a day where you can do this. And that's the best part. You know what I mean? Because it's great. You feel better. Especially with the body meditation, you feel healthier. I do that. It lasts about 10 minutes. You're thinking 12 seconds on each body part. It doesn't seem that much, but it'll last about 10 minutes. You can break it down to different body parts. If you're a bodybuilder, you want to do your bicep. If you want to do your back, shoulders, whatever, you can do as many body parts as you want. But I always start it off like that because that calms everything. Because if you just got done running around doing some craziness, then you just want to sit down and meditate. The craziness will still be going on. This gives you something to focus on. and it levels you. And you know, it's a really good way. I don't always start it like that, but it's a really good way to start it because it puts you in that mode of peacefulness. All right. Now, why is meditation so important? It's like I was saying before. Thoughts become things. What you focus on, what you're thinking about, whatever you're thinking about, gives out a specific emotion. Whether it be a strong emotion or just a weak emotion. Whatever you're thinking about sends out an emotion. Third law of motion. That same exact emotion, instead of being sent out, it comes back to you. And with that, you know, I mean, you're going to experience that motion again. Yeah, I mean, that's the third law of motion, and it's the law of attraction. It's like the law of gravity. If you're a good person or a bad person, it doesn't matter. You're subject to the laws. You got to live by it, whether you believe in this stuff or not. It just so happens that millionaires meditate, and everybody else thinks of meditation as a joke. Do the research. Millionaires meditate. That's like a unanimous thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, back to what I was saying. Why meditate? Thoughts become things. And if I'm trying to focus on a car or anything, if I want to hold $10,000 in my hand right now, and I'm trying to see myself, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm holding $10,000 in my hand, you know, boom, boom, I'm trying to do this. My subconscious is going to do its job, which is to bring me back to the now. Subconscious always wants you here. That's why every single imagination scenario, whatever you run, you will wake up back to this moment. Your subconscious will bring you back here. So if you're trying to imagine something good, like $10,000, $20,000 in your hand, your subconscious is going to shoot ideas and random thoughts at that to prove you wrong, to get you back to this moment. Same goes for bad thoughts. Thinking about a car accident in the past or something bad happening in the future, your subconscious will throw things at that to prove to you that that's not real, to bring you back to this moment. So the subconscious is just doing its job. Now, like I said, the muscles of memory, and if the subconscious is constantly used to all day long solving problems, doing this, doing that, doing its job, and then for 30 years or however old you are, the subconscious has been doing this, then all of a sudden you try to sit it down and calm everything down, it's not going to work like that. It's not going to work. It's still in gear mode. It's still going. It's still chopping away, trying to solve problems. Got this bill. Got this appointment. I wonder if I did this. Did I pick up milk? Gotta get eggs too. Whatever the scenario is, your subconscious is still rocking and rolling, and you have to train it to calm down. You have to train it to where there are parts in the day where you need to stop. You need to take a time out. You need to take a break. Not a small break, not slow down. You need to stop with all the thoughts. And you have to train it to do that. And when you train it to do that, when you go to proactively manifest that $20,000 in your hand, $10,000, whatever it is, when you go to focus on it and smile on it and love it, oh yeah, you know what I mean? I just thank you, God, for this experience of having, you know, $10,000, having my bills paid. Thank you, God, for the experience of knowing that everything's paid off and everything's good. When you go to water that seed with extra thought, your subconscious won't kick in right away and shoot them down. That's its job, is to bring you back to the now, and right now you're not holding $10,000, you're holding an imaginary $10,000 in your hand. And your subconscious's job is to bring you back to this moment. But if you train it to calm down when it's supposed to calm down, it'll let you focus on that for longer. It'll let you water that seed longer. It'll let you send out that emotion of joy and relaxation that your bills is paid for, they're taken care of, everything is great. I know money's not everything. I know a lot of people will hear me say this. A lot of people will cut me off. Oh, well, money isn't everything. Money isn't... Okay, well then give me all your money. All of it. Like all of it. Your bank account, every penny you have, give it to me. I'm going to hold it over here. And then you let me know how much money means to you. Money is, I don't need money. Give it all to me. I ain't going to spend it. I'm going to save it right here. Everybody needs money. Money make the world go round. It could be different dollars, it could be pesos, it could be whatever you want the currency to be. It's just people want to know that they can feed their families and pay for their shelter. Everybody needs financial security. Everybody wants financial security. So for you to sit here and meditate on the fact that you got the means, you're satisfied and you're happy that God or whoever you believe has created you and is creating your life, you could thank them that you have the means to live a good life and be happy. To hold on to that thought and send out that emotion so the universe can twist and turn and put you in experiences that make you mimic that emotion, which is financial stability and happiness for it, then you're going to want to hold on to that thought as long as possible. And like I said, your subconscious is used to breaking down problems all day long, non-stop, your whole life. And if you're not used to meditating, you're not going to be able to hold on to that beautiful thought for long. You're not. So you have to meditate, train your mind to know it's time to calm down. It's time to stop. You've been working a long time non-stop. It's time to stop. For those of you who haven't meditated yet, it is time to stop. Relax. Train your mind to relax. The first time it's not going to be cool. I'm not even going to front. You're going to get pissed off at yourself for thinking, why do these thoughts just keep coming in? I can't go 2 or 3 seconds without some random shit coming in. It's hard. Mental stability, controlling one's mind, is the hardest occupation a man can have. That's biblical and scientific across the board. Every religion agrees with it. Even atheists, Scientologists, science, all that. Across the board. Controlling your mind, keeping your head straight, is the hardest occupation a person can have. It's the hardest thing you can do. So this isn't going to be easy. But to whom much is given, much is tested. That's across the board too. That's unanimous. To whom much is given, much is tested. This is the hardest thing a man can do, but it's the most rewarding. Millionaires meditate. Focus on that, learn it, and, shape your future. You have to shape your future. And that is through, you shape your future through the whole thoughts become things thing. God or universe, wherever it is that you believe created you and the world around you, is always, always, always working in your favor. Always working in your favor. Always filling your orders. What are you ordering? What are you ordering? Oh man, I can't pay this bill. Man, my kid's acting up. My spouse is messing up. Your wish is my command. I'll do whatever I have to do to make you feel those feelings again, which is make your spouse mess up, make you mess up with, make you short on bills, make those problems come back. Those are the seeds you're watering. Thoughts become things, so when you're stressing, you're manifesting more stress, literally. Like not figuratively, literally. Those same emotions you're manifesting back into your life again. So you can't be mad at God or the universe for throwing horrible situations and scenarios at you. You gotta own your stuff. You have to own your stuff. This is you. You're placing orders with the universe in a universal catalog. You're placing orders with God. God is constantly filling orders. What are you ordering? You have to shape your future. You have to focus on the right things, and in order to stay focused on them long enough, you have to meditate. You have to. You take every second of the day, not every second. Let's say there's average of 60,000 thoughts a person. If you take each one of those thoughts, spread them down the middle, 30,000 of your thoughts are positive, 30,000 of your thoughts are negative. You want 30,001 to be at least to be positive every day. You want that to be an overall positive day. Now, positive thoughts are sometimes 10 times stronger than negative thoughts. They're automatically stronger, but sometimes they're 10 times, 100 times stronger. But how much of your day do you really spend being positive, and how much of the day do you really spend being negative? With all the negative stuff going on around you, politics, the pollution, the world, people tripping, calling you up, talking trash, drama, and then you smile a couple times, it's not enough. You need at least 61% of your day to be positive. You need that. manifest a better tomorrow. So shape your future. Know what you know. Focus on the positive. And hold on to it. And that's what meditation helps you do. Hold on to it for longer before the subconscious kicks in and starts shooting your dream down. I used to run scenarios in my mind that would last 14, 15 minutes. 14, 15 minutes. The little things would come in, get rid of them easily. Because meditation allows you to stay in it that much longer. So, shape your future. Remember, thoughts become things. And, just meditate. Meditate as often as possible and enjoy it. All right? I love you guys. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you on the next one.